Stop being so nice. Today we talk about 10 ways to quit being a people pleaser and start pleasing yourself. Hello everyone, as mentioned in the intro, stop being so nice. Nice is such a weird word. Like, you need to be your authentic self, and everyone showed their authentic self, showed their feelings and communicated clearly. There'd be no need to be nice, which is the pretend act of being a good person when you can just come from a good place. We need to stop it. It doesn't get you results, and we're going to talk about 10 ways today. As always, I'm going to begin with a quote on the subject, and that quote is, "Sometimes I regret being too nice, apologising when I didn't do anything wrong, and making unworthy people a priority in my life." Isn't that so true? This idea of apologising because people get upset about things that really are non-consequential, and you having to take that on board. In Australia we have a thing called Sorry Day, and in the past, as an example, we treated our Indigenous population poorly, as all cultures did. People see it as white people doing it to black people, but it's really humans doing it to humans, and love solves it, not race. However, there was a situation where the Parliament said sorry, and Australians were asked to say sorry. Saying sorry for something that you didn't do is just a fruitless act and really goes nowhere to helping the situation. What you really need to do is be compassionate and to really see those individuals and make choices and decisions in your life to assist them and be compassionate. Being nice needs to be thrown out the window. My personal story was, you know what, nice guys always do finish last. That's a correct statement, because people who are nice are not authentic. But what does nice really mean? In spite of your true feelings and true thoughts, you're going to act a certain way. Now, that's a big difference between compassion and love. Compassion and love filters through you, and your actions come from compassion and love. Whereas being nice is like a thin veneer of trying to pretend to be a good person. So how do we prevent this seeping into our life and stop being taken advantage of by putting on these nice roles? Well, number one, be present. Pleasing people is generally about how they'll react in the future or what they've done for you in the past. Therefore, you're running all these mental concepts of, if I'm nice to them now, I might get X, Y, and Z. You're not guaranteed anything. And we all get really disappointed when we're nice to someone and they don't return it. It seems to happen quite often. Be present. Be spontaneous. Deal with the situation in front of you. If someone says, I'm going to be late for work, don't then go, well, you've been late hundreds of times, or if he's late, that means I have to do extra work. Just deal with it in the moment and be present, and you won't need to put on a facade. Number two, be clear on your needs. If there was such a thing as nice, being nice would be being clear, because then you don't hurt people's feelings. People get hurt when they think one thing and they deliver another. It's our expectations. Like I always say, you change your expectations for appreciation, you're immediately happy. But when people's expectations are violated, they become upset. So being nice is being clear. If you want to be nice, be clear. Remove niceness and add clarity. Number three, allow others to give for once. These people are out giving. People love to give. Yes, it's true. But giving too much, you never give anyone opportunity to give to you. I see this in one-sided relationships all the time, where the woman in the relationship would love to give, but the man's always crowding her and giving her gifts, and she can never really give. So they fall into a default pattern where they just expect that, or vice versa with the man and the woman. Number four, no one really likes a people pleaser. Now, when you look at someone and admire them or like them, you generally like them because they like themselves. But people pleasers generally don't like themselves, so they go out creating all these actions, this steam, this spinning cycle to make other people like them. But think about it. Think about the people who are overly pleasant, the people who are people pleasers in your life. Do you genuinely like them, or do you just use them for situations that they can help you with? Isn't it weird that sometimes in relationships we're attracted to the people who treat us the worst? Sometimes that has to do with the fact that people who don't treat other people well at least put themselves first. That's how deep it goes. Obviously, you want to be able to put yourself first with compassion for others. Number five, it kills attraction. If you're constantly trying to please your partner, the attraction will seep. Yes, you might get a couple of smiles, you might get a couple of pats on the back, but attraction is built on mutual reciprocity. Giving, pleasing kills attraction. So I see it all the time. I see relationships where one of the individuals in the relationship is just giving, and the other person is just not attracted to them at any level. But this person seems to completely be attracted to that other individual. Number six, allow people to leave your life. It's okay if people don't like you. It's totally cool. Everyone has different frequencies they operate on, and some people's frequencies don't match with other people. Constantly trying to change your frequency to match theirs or theirs to match yours goes against their true nature. And allow people to live your life. Live your life. It won't kill you. In fact, it will only make you stronger. 7, let the chips fall where they may. I have this saying, it's pretty much my answer to 90% of things. When people go, Brad, that's dangerous. Aren't there snakes there? Aren't there sharks there? Aren't there? I was going to let the chips fall where they may, because ultimately, this journey we're on is not a scheduled itinerary. Things are going to happen, and there'll be ups and there'll be downs. Let the chips fall where they may. Trying to think by being nice to everyone that your journey will be a smooth one. How's that working out for you? That's the question I have. Number 8, Jay-Z said this, and he said it very eloquently. He said, I can't help the poor if I'm one of them. If you really want to help people, if you really want to please people, you have to please yourself first. Just like Jay-Z said, I can't help the poor if I'm one of them. You need to put yourself first, therefore you can then elevate other people. If you're in the gutter, it's very hard to try and lift people up. Number 9, all help is self-help. Guaranteed. All help is self-help. Everyone else getting in the way of everyone else, trying to please them and fix their lives, are just enablers. What they're doing is they're coming to that person's life and giving more and more reasons why that person doesn't have to choose or create their own self-help philosophy, because they've always got someone to lean on. I see this all the time with people in my life. And number 10, you matter. You, as the Buddha said, you, above all beings in creation, deserve your own love and compassion. And until you can do that, all your people-pleasing will just be spinning wheels, spinning tires. You'll be spinning plates and you'll never get anywhere. You matter. You are the most important person in the world to you. It doesn't matter what you say, but the more you externalize relationships, even through children, husbands, spouses, wives, mothers, the more you do that, the less you have to give, because you're not whole and you're not making yourself matter. And wouldn't we all, when given to or in a relationship, want to be with someone who is the best version of themselves? I think that if you love people, you own that. Something to think about anyway. Stop being so nice and start being authentic, and let the chips fall where they may. I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Until then, goodbye.